which apparently it's not wanting to do right away. There we go. So attention, everybody. The views and opinions expressed on the show are not necessarily those of Axe Ministry, Axe Media Group, and/or its affiliate and subordinate ministries and/or nonprofits. Some of this content may be adult in nature, so please use discretion while watching with your kids. Sorry.
Good morning.
Good morning. Coming to you live from Axe Media Group headquarters here in beautiful Springfield, Missouri. It's the Morning Drive with Matt and Jay, with your hosts, Matt and Jay. We got a couple of guests in the studio with us today. Well, they're always here on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, but now they're on the show with us. That would be Johnny Rooster and his wife, Andrea. You go by Andrea Rooster?
Sure.
Andrea Rooster.
Why not?
And then, of course, there's Jay over here.
Jay, here I am.
I left my book bag at church, so I don't have my tablet, my computer in front of me.
Oh, yeah.
Strike one. You said church. No,
I'm going to like and share these videos.
Four more.
Let's put a little tally mark there.
I said it anyway.
Are you trying to win the $100?
I said it again.
No, I don't think I'm eligible.
I know.
I don't think we
Remember
are.
that from Monty Python? I said it again. The word "it" was the key word.
Yeah, that's.
No, I said it again.
I love Monty Python stuff. The only thing I wasn't a fan of was the Life of Brian.
No, that was blasphemous.
It was, but like the meaning of life and things like that. I love those.
The
Like,
Holy Grail was so funny.
yes, that was pretty funny.
Yeah. Coconut halves, banging them together.
That's so funny. That just
Even Mrs. Rooster can relate.
go away, or I will taunt you again a second time.
VeggieTales took off on that.
Did they?
They picked up on that.
All right, so I'm going to my Facebook page here. Got to find it.
There we are. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Morning
Ladies
Drive.
and gentlemen,
What do you do with your time?
What do you do with your time?
You cover it up.
We're trying to be clever today.
Steve
How
Schultz
do you
is
cover
watching
your
with us.
time?
Well, they covered up the "What do you do with your time" on the panel.
I see it.
It's over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's covered up on that side.
Oh,
With
that's because he has that screen
It says
up.
my music.
Yeah, I'm.
I don't care.
I'm not sure.
That one.
That.
Yeah, no big
Yeah.
deal.
Get rid of my
Right.
music.
We don't care.
What are you looking at, bro?
I'm just looking at the bottom right.
Yeah, they can't see that.
They can't
You
see
can't
that.
see that,
I'm
guys.
saying
Sorry.
stuff that
There
they
we
don't-
go.
Nobody cares.
Yeah, you're obsessing, bro. You're obsessing.
Like a bad wound.
You remind me of me.
I don't know what you're talking about, Jay.
Look in the mirror.
Yeah, Jay.
One of the ladies that comes here says, boy, Jay's really hyper focused, isn't he?
Yeah.
Because she wanted to find the
know.
nicest way she could to say obsessive. Not make it sound like a mental disorder.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I
How do you
noticed
say-
Jay has a mental disorder.
How do we say that?
Is that a Wednesday girl?
I think so.
Yes.
yeah.
I would
She's,
think
she's
that.
probably got a little more even keel, not
Mhm.
quite
Steve
so
Schultz says
hyper-focused.
he carves and gardens with his time. That's what he does.
Who does?
Mm.
Steve Schultz.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Steve Schultz. I want to see how the carving's
Steve
going.
Schultz.
I'd like to have him carve something for me. Hey,
Mic drop.
Steve, you charging now?
Are you? Are you charging for your carving? Charging for the carving?
He was getting pretty good a year ago.
Can imagine.
And if he stuck with it, I'm saying I got a dresser at home that I'd like to have,
Well,
fancied
he's
up a little.
retired, so what else is he going to do but get better at
cool.
carving? I
Give
just
him,
imagine,
maybe you need a bigger project, Steve.
I imagine him sitting on his little rocking chair out on the front yard whittling.
Yeah, with a pile of wood or
Pile of
a
wood.
pile of wood carving chips.
Yeah.
a
Am
bunch
I-
of
am I
band-aid,
the-
a band-aid on every finger.
Am I the least observant person in the world, or do you and Jay both have brown eyes?
I
Is
have
that
brown
true?
eyes.
I
don't-
have brown eyes.
I
Yeah.
never realized
Sometimes
that
they're blue.
before.
Sometimes they're blue.
Really?
Not really. Not really.
Don't make my brown eyes
Make
blue.
your brown eye blue.
Exactly.
You
That's what
guys
I was
are
thinking.
related, aren't you?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we're actually blood related.
He's
You
my
didn't know
cousin.
that?
I knew that, but
My
I just
mother
didn't
and
realize
his
your eye
father.
color was similar.
My mother and his father are siblings.
Yes, and I'm pretty sure they both have brown
Did
eyes.
your mother and his father, as siblings, get along?
Well,
Well,
yeah. Well, Dad told me a story one time
oh boy,
about Auntie Dale.
this is the story of my mother.
About how Auntie Dale was picking on him and driving him nuts one day, and he threw a butter knife. It went boom, right like in the wall in the door,
Like almost
Yeah.
hit her ear.
Yeah,
and
like almost hit her face.
yeah, and she would not let Dad near it to pull the butter knife out. She wanted to show Grandma when she got home.
And
it's-
Grandma,
said, "Okay, so yeah, I get it.
most
That
lovely woman you've ever met.
yeah,
Kind, gentle, but if you needed a whooping,
She
you were
was
getting
not
a real whooping,
afraid
and it
to
was
give you a
gonna
whooping.
and it was gonna last, and it was gonna make a powerful impression.
yeah."
My oldest sister said to us all one day, because she got spanked by Grandma, and Grandma was watching us. And before we all got into the whole babysitting thing with Grandma, my oldest sister gathers us all together and says, "Do not get spanked by Grandma." And we behaved
Was it the
very well.
Wooden spoon.
Now,
We
Grandma,
were like worse than Dad, and she's like, "Oh yeah."
see, and this is the way Dad told it was, Auntie Dale thought that Dad was going to be the only one getting in trouble,
Yeah.
but she got in just as much trouble. What did you do to make him do that?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
She was fair too.
yeah,
I have watched dozens of your shows, and you've watched mine. And none of us listens real well, but at this segment, we are listening to each other, and I'm finding it beautiful.
well, it's
It's
interesting
usually
stuff.
we just have to think about.
All right, so good morning to Jana Hale.
I don't know what you're
Your
trying
Larry
to say.
audience
Melton?
is in love with you right now. What I'm saying.
Larry says, "Good morning, my friends. Morning, guys," from Jana Hale. Jill Wolf is
Good morning.
watching. Welcome. Sharon White says, "Butter knife. Good
Sharon
idea."
White.
Yeah.
We know Sharon
She's
White.
awesome.
Jordan Blue,
Funny.
my son is watching. Good morning.
Good
He
morning.
says, "Good morning, y'all." Don't make my brown eyes blue, Larry says. And then
See, they
Sharon
like-
says,
Yep.
"Don't make grandma mad."
Yes.
That's right.
That's what I'm doing
See
with my
how
time.
current you are. You almost caught up to the comments when they were relevant. That's
Yeah.
still fresh. I love it. That's hard to
I
do,
like to-
by the way.
And nobody else does that on
You ha-
here.
You
on
have a
this season.
topic, and you still get back to these comments so quickly.
Yeah. and-
Sometimes they're not relevant.
We got 2 minutes. What are you here for today?
All right. There's $100 giveaway.
$100
giveaway.
$100?
This week. So
Cha-ching.
people that are active listeners, people that are watching this show right now, if you're liking, you're sharing, please do that because you will rise up on the algorithm. But most of the time, it's to help people get $100 every week during the summer through a sponsor, CASA, this week.
Casa.
CASA. That is the organization that helps advocate for the kids in the foster care system.
Mhm.
And if these kids are in the foster care system without an advocate in the courts, well, we'll just say this. One of the kids is going in another area. He's going back to an abusive situation because nobody to advocate for him.
Mhm.
So we
Yep.
need those court advocates.
Oh,
These are
wow.
court-appointed advocates.
Mhm.
And
Well,
they're
they have-
volunteers, and they're looking for
volunteers.
So
volunteers.
Casa's mission
Yes.
is Casa of Southwest Missouri is a nonprofit organization whose mission is to recruit, train, and support community volunteers
Yes.
who assist the court in protecting the best interests of abused and neglected children in Southwest Missouri.
Yes.
What I mean,
The mission.
we're
Yeah.
commissioned by Jesus Christ himself to do that.
Right.
You know what I
So
mean?
their site is CASASWMO.org. CASA, CASA, SWMO for Southwest Missouri.org. That's how you can volunteer. Find
Yeah.
out.
Mhm.
That's awesome.
That's the message.
What a great
$100 on
thing.
their behalf. They gave $100 away this week. Let's do it.
And
let's,
if you
let's
just
find
want to
people.
see what they're about, become a volunteer. Let's see. Events and training. Listen to this. Now, this got my attention immediately. What do they call it? Bags and brews. I'm
Yes.
imagining that has something to do with coffee,
Okay. But yeah.
right?
Oh,
Brewed tea,
Ah,
bags of tea, and
ah.
brews of coffee. That's
And
what
they
that
got
means.
games.
It's tea and coffee. That's what that means.
okay.
And you've taught us how that childish game tendency that we have never really goes away.
No, it doesn't.
You had
We-
us blowing snowballs across the table, having a blast.
all ages. are
Middle-aged people.
Everybody of every age
Yep.
wants to do something like that and doesn't give
Mhm.
themselves permission.
And I don't include the young people you had there because they won. They don't count.
So,
They don't count.
real
It's not
quick,
fair.
real quick, I'm going to
gotta go
stop you
over
there. We will be right back.
Enter the talent contest at Axe Fest. $10 entry, $50 to winner. Axe Media Group.
Your sandwich was so limited. Your sandwich had a lot of butt.
Your sandwich has a lot of butt. That's my favorite line.
It is
I
true
know.
that the Axe Fest is coming up in July, and there is a
Mhm.
Sandwich King Championship. We're looking for people that participate
Jay
in
is
that.
defending his title this year.
Jay is the defending champ.
It's his
Oh,
his sandwich
right,
is
right.
This
sponsored.
is for Sandwich King.
Yeah.
His sandwich is sponsored.
There's a lot of smack talk
Mine
between
is.
our CEO Jim Whining and Jay, and they're
That's
going.
real. That's real.
That's a
not
real
smack.
thing.
That's not
Mhm.
smack. That's real.
You guys have seen that
This-
that little clip? That means
You got to come see it.
that's real.
Yeah, it's
Um,
real.
Sharon
real.
White says blow ping pong balls with straws.
No, they were pom poms that looked like snowballs.
We did
They actually are snowballs.
but blowing
actually
ping
are
pong
snowballs.
balls
Not the
with
cold
straws
ones,
is a
but-
good idea.
Right.
Huh?
Blowing ping pong balls with straws is fun.
is a
It's-
good
It's a
idea.
good idea.
When are we doing that?
Sharon's thinking of fun, creative things to do because
Have
she's
you-
fun and creative.
Have you ever
She
used a
is.
hair dryer and put a ping pong ball on it and watched it just sit there and float in the air?
I haven't. That sounds interesting. Have you done that?
Yeah, I actually did a okay. So what you need to do is you need to put a ping pong ball into a funnel and have somebody try to blow it out.
That'd be cool. I also had an idea.
Mhm.
Packing peanuts, knee deep in packing peanuts in a little isolated area, and put fans on and blow it
You had me at packing
And have them looking
peanuts.
for something like
With
a
a-
$100 bill.
with a black light.
Like put a
Ooh,
$100
yeah.
bill at
What
the
do you
bottom
think?
on the
A black
fan.
light
Kinda
with
like
glowing packing
Having
peanuts.
those like
Oh yeah.
what are they called? The bounce
Fans
houses.
blowing
Make
them.
sure
but it
nobody
doesn't have
has
the bounce
epilepsy
part in
whenever
it.
you get
Right.
in there.
Well, not a
You're just
strobe
in one
light,
of those.
just
Okay.
a light
And then
that glows.
You have
in
a
the
certain
dark.
amount of time.
Yeah.
So run it a couple times and see how long it takes the $100 to emerge.
Hey, maybe that's how we should give away the $100.
We could do that.
Well,
one
we
of them.
No,
after
in
we're
another
done,
way, not
yeah.
not the CASA, but
after we're
another
done.
idea.
Well, after we're done with the like and share. I mean, this is our like and share campaign.
this is
that we
like
got.
and share.
Yeah.
For the
Like
It's
and
for
share.
the whole summer.
whole summer.
That's how you can
The
win the
whole
$100 is by liking it. Was sharing, just sharing, right?
Yes.
Sharing the most, sharing
Yes.
these videos the most.
All summer long, there will be a new $100 winner every week.
Does
Yep.
it count if they share it with the same person every time?
It's mostly
to the same
about just
I
sharing.
think each person is counted as one per day.
One per day. Oh, okay.
I mean, that's what I would say.
You know,
wouldn't
what if there's a tie?
Are you guys liking and sharing now? Just find out.
What if there's a tie?
Then somebody needs to step up their game.
Yeah, we do all talk at the
Exactly.
same time.
If
sometimes,
it was a
Jana,
tie, would we have to go 50-50 on that?
probably.
Will we split it 50-50?
Maybe.
I'd
split it
say that's
50.
That's
fair.
the fair.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's the fair. way
Maybe
to
the
go.
packing
If there's a three-way tie, we know it's
peanuts.
rigged.
Maybe the packing peanuts with the $100 in there, and the contestants battling it out. for a
That seems like it
$100
would be
bill.
violent. It
Yeah.
would get violent.
And the
People love
$100 bill
violence.
might get ripped.
Yeah.
Yeah. True. Yeah. Yeah.
So
All
there-
right. So maybe that's not.
But there
such a
is
good
a
idea.
contest for Sandwich King. It's in July.
Mhm.
Yes.
There's also a contest for talent and a contest for music talent.
Yeah.
So non-musical talent, which could be comedy, poetry,
Juggling.
juggling,
This is becoming something. We got some great talent that
peanut
showed up
grabbing.
last year, and I think they're going to be here this year.
I've got
We got some
Carrie,
great. We got a great sandwich.
Carrie and Friends is coming
last
along.
year.
A ventriloquist is coming along for the talent show.
Yes.
Who
Really?
is it?
Carrie Miller.
Oh,
Yeah.
Carrie Miller, Carrie Joe Miller.
Yeah, he carries his dummy with him.
Yeah.
Carrie Dummy.
Yep. He's
He's a
I've known
cool
Carrie
dude.
for years.
Mhm.
Carrie, your
Years.
dummy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Bad joke.
I've met him.
Sorry, Carrie.
He doesn't like you
no
calling
extra charge.
You know,
No,
he
it's a
he wouldn't
charge.
like you being
No
him
pun
being
intended.
called a dummy.
No,
No, he carries his dummy. He's
That-
not the dummy.
no.
Oh, the puppet carries his dummy.
Oh,
Oh.
Is that what you're?
No, that's
No?
what you're saying. Not
She's
what
our
I'm
Carrie.
saying.
I know Carrie.
Yeah.
Stephen
Stephen
Brown.
I think he can take it.
We're name dropping. Stephen Brown. We got some talented individuals. Jaden Laborde. I
Yeah.
got
She
her.
graduated. the
She
other day.
graduated. We went to her graduation.
I
Did
know,
you
and
guys
I-
go?
Andrew
Yeah,
and I
we
went.
did.
That is good. I wanted to
They
go.
got a
I
gorgeous-
actually had something to with the church I couldn't avoid.
I asked Mark how many acres. He says 13. How many horses? 14. So you're going to get rid of a horse just so you can even out 1 acre per horse? Nope.
that
There's
didn't
a,
go over well,
there's a
did it?
crippled horse, and that crippled horse is staying on the farm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They're taking care of it.
Yeah. What'd you think of the place? I would love to have seen it.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Have you
Yeah.
been there?
Was my
No.
son there, Tanner?
We
no,
didn't see
no,
him.
It wasn't when we were. It's a 1 to 6 p.m. thing, and we were there
We were there
for an
early.
hour.
Because if he came through town and didn't stop, I'm going to be upset.
He might have been there later, but he wasn't there when we were.
No.
Yeah.
So
Andrea saw a guy with a nose hole, and she made fun of it, and he was talking to her the whole time.
a
Yeah.
nose hole.
Oh, he had
He
this
had, it's
extra.
like a thimble that went.
Yeah.
between his nose septum thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
and
looked
so
like
she-
a little mini thimble.
She wouldn't leave it alone, and he was pulling it out, and they were having the best time.
so he had
Did
a
you
gauged
handle
out
it?
septum.
I guess.
It was a gauged out
Did
septum.
you
I guess
handle
it
his
was because he had
thimble?
gauge ears too.
Did you
so-
actually handle it?
I didn't.
Oh,
touch it.
you
No
didn't touch it?
way.
'Cause you
It
might
came out
think
of
it's
its
funny.
nose.
You might think it's funny, but it's not.
Yeah, he took it out, and I'm like, and he's like, "Yeah, that goes on my nose." He says, "In case I ever want to put a crayon in there and surprise
Sharon
someone."
says that
A
she'll bring
crayon?
BLM for new coverage or something like that.
Tell me more.
She says,
I want to hear it.
Awana Games.
BLM.
The what?
Black.
I'll bring BLM. She's talking about the games and stuff. Like pantyhose with potatoes in the bottom, swing.
I'm not
swing
sure
your-
what BLM is. I know what it
I know
means
there's
in
a
the
Black
social.
Lives Matter.
Yes, but I don't know
I
if
don't
that's
think
her
it's
reference.
That. I don't think that's what she means.
Does she mean like BLT, BLM, BL?
Well, she could be bringing
What
the
is
BLT
she's talking
about
to
the
sandwich
sandwich.
competition?
What does that stand for? BLT? Are we on the sandwich? Are we on
Sharon.
Black?
Bacon,
Sharon,
lettuce,
explain.
meat. Yeah.
Are we on
Bacon,
Black,
lettuce, and
Black Lives
mayonnaise.
Matter or bacon, lettuce, meat? What are we talking about?
Bacon, lettuce, mayonnaise.
I don't know.
Bacon, lettuce,
it's-
mustard.
It's so confusing.
I'm confused. It's got to be bacon,
Maybe
lettuce,
she's
and
listening
mayonnaise.
and will defend her
She maybe is
statement.
not a
She
tomato.
says,
person.
laugh out loud. No. So what
She's
is
laughing. She's at home laughing about what we're saying.
Yeah.
Black Lives Matter.
What we're all
Bacon,
saying at the
lettuce,
same time.
mayo.
Bacon, lettuce,
Mayo?
mustard.
Mustard,
Mustard?
maybe. Mustard.
BLP?
Has she responded to
She's
that?
not responding in real time.
No, she said, she said laugh out loud, and then she said another post, no.
She still can't type. She's laughing so hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, that
Probably.
happens.
Humid.
That happens to the
Yeah.
best of us.
Give her a moment and she'll answer. I hope. I hope you're going to answer.
Did we have a video to play? Did you load it on here?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
it's on the very bottom.
2.5
this.
minute behind the scenes.
So
And how am I going to bring it up there? In full screen, or do I want to bring it into a background?
Full
Just-
regalia.
I would say just
background it.
for the sake of right now we
Because I don't know how to do a background.
right, so we'll probably
probably-
just watch it and we'll watch it. Just make sure you turn our audio on so they can hear us commenting on it.
She's explaining her BLM.
Behram
Somebody's
Behram
calling.
clan? Behram Khan? What is that?
It's not mine.
That makes less
Oh.
sense. You're getting,
Oh no, that's a different person.
You're getting colder.
That's Salman Khan.
Luke is going to be at our house about 12:30.
Okay. So we'll go home after.
A lot of
we're
great
done.
stuff online with him.
Good.
You guys just hang out, don't you?
We try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last night,
Good
every
boss.
Sunday night, we have a picnic at our property.
Except
Yeah.
not last night. It
So
was just
yeah,
us
no, we
and-
had 'em.
Well, it was us and your
We had it.
parents. We just didn't have a big group.
Tomorrow,
Yeah.
next week, we're having a bigger celebration.
Next week is the party on the property.
Yes, my
Next
parents.
Saturday.
Yeah,
Sunday.
Sunday. It's going to
Sunday.
have to be Sunday because my parents celebrating Saturday on their 60th anniversary have an open house.
I think we're working on a motorcycle Saturday.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
you can come
motorcycle Saturday.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything going on.
Sunday evening is when we're doing the party on the
4
property.
to 7.
What's going on? Well,
You guys with it on the comments?
well, you know, we got something going on in the comments, someone I have never seen before that are kind of
Are they negative?
well,
Taking over.
you know, there's something about it.
Is it Sharon?
No, it's a different one.
She's awesome. But
Yeah.
I don't see anything.
sometimes our people get a little bit hyper focused.
Yeah. Well, no, they
Jay he leads the
they
charge. Let's go.
well, you know,
Let's go to a commercial.
yeah, let's
We'll
take
be
a real
right
quick
back.
commercial break.
Guess who cleans for less? Who? Me? No. Him.
How do we get back into the workforce?
I got you.
Who was that woman?
And we're back.
They were talking about Darlene Myrick. She has
Mhm.
insightful aspirations. One of our sponsors. She is a life coach. She's been
Ah.
here. She helped blow snowballs back in the day.
Yep, she helps people
very
organize their
funny lady.
lives.
Very funny lady.
And instructs them on how to not go back to that.
Yeah,
Right.
she
She
gets
says-
you back in the workforce.
She helps them with resumes.
Yep.
Oh, really? Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah, that's
She's
Darlene.
she's
I know. I remember.
she's a lady that I had a confrontation about her dog.
I can't place her with the right face though.
Okay, so when you were at the party,
Did you go
She
see the
was
arm
there,
wrestling?
right?
The pie in the face.
The pie in
She
the face.
smashed the pie in
She's
my
the one
face.
that-
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
With
yeah.
And
great
then she was
joy.
at our
Right.
Oh, I've
party.
always wanted to
That
do
you,
that.
I was there. I felt the wind from it. Pow.
She's the one.
It
She
was a
says, I've
pow.
always wanted to do that. I'm like,
Mhm.
okay, when you're ready.
Yeah.
Wham! Like,
Yeah.
immediately the pie.
Yeah.
It's
She
not-
was ready.
It's not 1, 2, 3. It's when you're ready.
She doesn't count.
And
She
I
was
go, I-
born
husband
ready.
said.
I think that was supposed to be on 3.
Yeah. You said when you're ready.
When you're
and
ready.
She was ready.
And that's her. She's the pie lady.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
Boy, you got hit hard too.
Oh, I mean, it was. It's like, did I hurt you?
Was there a face print in the
After
pan?
the fact, she says, "Did I hurt you?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
just
hilarious.
a metal.
There's
a
like-
tin
Was it-
pan.
Was
Yeah,
there
tin pan,
was
yeah.
there cherry juice in that
There's
pie?
banana cream.
No, it's
No.
banana cream.
This is the
banana
blood.
Banana cream so far up my nasal passages. The dog next door to the studio was there within 5 seconds. He
Yeah.
showed up eating the pie off the ground as
Yeah.
soon as it hit the ground.
And he
Yeah.
just ignored us all.
The
He's
dog,
like,
was-
"Hey, man,
the
you're in my
dog-
way."
he's on full pie alert.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There's a dog over at Jaden.
He heard that and said, "Oh, I heard that before. I know what that is."
You know Mark,
Here he came.
Jaden's stepdad?
Yeah.
He has a dog named Bullet. This dog would not sit for a picture until I got out a hot dog. Then he's full alert.
Yeah, he's ready.
That's
Sitting
how
down.
that dog was.
full
He's
attention.
ready, full attention to the
Yeah.
pie.
All right, so we got a little video because you're wondering, we started. What are we doing with our time here?
Yeah,
what
what
are
What
you
are we
doing?
doing? We're talking. That's what we're doing.
So here's a little bit of kind of what we do behind the scenes. Jay,
I have not seen this before. Have you?
I have not. This is
All
gonna be good. Be sure and unmute us.
Unmute.
Okay, we probably need to turn that up.
The
I'm
video
not
audio
going
is
to avoid switching them unless because
All right, we're gonna go.
All right.
Where is it?
Turn it up on the Roland.
That'll turn everything up, won't it?
Oh, you're probably right. Turn it from the computer.
Oh, guess what?
Ah, that explains it. Oh yeah, that's all the way down. See that? Yeah.
How did that happen?
I don't know.
It automatically does it.
Yeah.
Probably the presets or the default.
All right. So now that you guys 12 minutes till Johnny Rooster's show. Oh yeah. I remember that day.
I'm gonna.
Yeah,
do
this is the ticking clock behind the scenes.
Let's see what it does.
There we go.
There we go.
we're not going to avoid switching them unless because
we'll be able to move it, but I mean, I can wire.
He
this
always
together
has a
as
last
harness.
minute adjustment that
So you
throws
just
Matt
take
off.
Black computer harness, plug all of the inputs and outputs in. Did you get it? Yeah. It does have it? Is that the broadcast?
yeah. Well, that's not the broadcast. No.
Oh,
so
this
you
is like my show's on at 9, so you guys hashing it out 11 minutes before. 11 minutes,
Well, we
last
want
minute.
that because that way they can see what's on deck, see who's getting ready, and coming in after them. They can see the commercial on deck. That can be a cue, right? We bring the commercial up, that's a cue, 10 seconds. Right, I'm just trying to find the preview screen.
Sorry.
Now the next show, changing time.
Lynn,
Yeah, I'm going to do something different.
In Speak Creek.
be my guest. Go ahead and talk. We're all set. Thank you. Lynn,
I'm going to do something different. Changing times. CHANGINGPINES.
Oh, is that better? That's not gonna work. Well, I was talking to him, like, is it too loud? We're trying to stay right close to it, but yeah, that's good. That's good. Thank you. All right, Miss Jennifer. Did you get the tags? I did not. I have not got that yet. Did you remove the old ones? No. Should I, or do you want? It's pretty loud. Okay, I got 3 minutes. Because I can do it? Yeah, if you can, yeah.
and this is the
55 seconds.
All right, you guys ready? All right, so we'll give them a second. Steve. All right,
I'm
three,
anxious.
two,
It's like I'm
one.
there.
Good morning, everyone out there. Welcome to Changing Time. I'm the co-host Lynn Morris, and
I'm co-host Dawn Blackard.
and we welcome you today to our 7th show.
40 minutes later.
He's out there checking out the motorcycle helmet.
He
Now you push that button until it starts.
Just keep holding it until it starts.
AMG Broadcasting.
Yep, behind the scenes.
All right, you
there.
go ahead and merge it on over, brother. That was really good. That was really good.
Well done.
You
Some
know,
of
I
the
really,
energy, the frantic.
I really didn't,
sometimes.
and you don't really realize all that we don't even realize all that we're doing until like you're looking at it firsthand.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, that is crazy.
You do that Monday through Friday.
Yeah. Monday through Friday.
And then on Wednesday, you think about, oh, yeah, somebody else is here.
Oh yeah.
I
yeah.
forgot. Let's erase that.
Yeah. So we go through all the rigmarole of setting up our stuff. What are we going to talk about today?
And then,
Oh,
wait a
we got
minute.
This. Let's pull
We
up this article.
Randy Barr's here. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. Well, because I'm so used to them not being here that I forget about that.
And
It
this is
should be-
like over the years, it's been the same way pretty much.
Yeah, and it should be Steve-O Mickey Mac for the next 6 weeks.
Yeah. Yep.
So,
And he said he's got a full lineup. He's
Yeah.
got guests for all of them.
yep.
So,
He's locked and loaded and got
Yeah.
his knees on.
Locked and loaded.
His
yeah,
ready
he
to
was,
go.
there,
His
he was there
hips.
this weekend.
Hips
He had
and
her
his
hip replaced.
ankle.
Did he have
Yeah.
both of them
He
replaced?
said he'd had
He's had one hip replaced.
he
Now
said
he's-
he's hip.
He said both
It's
of
only
them were
half a
cut
hip.
open, and he had one that was shorter than the other. They had to open one a little bit more than the other. So
Cause the hips don't
did he
lie, it's
already
time to
have
feel.
one a long time ago?
So have you addressed what you do with your time? Is that how you're doing it?
Yeah, that was the clip
Yeah.
right there. What we
This
do with
is
our time.
definitely something that we
That's-
do with a majority of our time off.
It's like that at Northwest too.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're doing
We're
the
that-
same thing there.
Yeah.
And then the band too, the band thing at home and wherever we do that.
Yeah.
Same way.
Yeah,
Same
we
thing.
learned a lot. Like yesterday, we were over there for the block party.
Yeah.
And got it ready to set up and realized we didn't have any of the wires we needed.
Nope, not for the speakers.
Not for the speakers that we had. So
I really had a feeling that that's how it was, but I wasn't sure because it'd been so long.
yeah, it's crazy how that works. We have been
I hear it in the background.
What time is that? Okay.
Oh, you guys do a lot with your time because sometimes you have to work overnight, even if you're not scheduled. You
yeah,
got
that's what happens when you're the supervisor.
and then you just do whatever, and
Call
then you do this,
Mm.
and then you have to go back to that.
Like last Friday, I had been at work for 16 hours with 5 hours of sleep. So
Wow.
when I left here, I was dead to the world. I got home and I crashed. I was asleep right whenever my head hit that pillow. Then I slept all day and pretty much all night.
And you're a supervisor in all of your endeavors. So the buck always stops with you wherever you're at.
Yes. Yeah.
And you're the youngest guy in the room right here, so
Mhm.
Am I?
let the
Yeah.
kid take
Uh-huh.
over.
It's supposed to. So there's rain in the forecast, and we're planning on setting up tens of thousands of dollars worth of equipment.
Is
And
this an
He
outdoor?
and I'm
It was
like,
an outdoor.
I'm like, are we setting it up or not? He says, I don't know. You make the call. And I was like, no, I'm not making the call. You make the call. So we sat there for a little while. And then we decided to go ahead. I don't even know how we came to the decision. I guess it was unanimous.
Yeah, we just kind of started.
I said, yeah, let's set it up. You know, we don't want to miss it if we can do it. And then it started raining. But we were lucky we didn't get the full setup. There were like thousands of cords to run,
Yeah.
microphones to set up.
Where's
And
your?
it
When
rained
is your
too
event?
much. And so we put it away.
Was this a past event or?
Yeah, it's a
something?
past
Okay.
event.
Yeah. But we got the sound system set up enough to play music through our phones. So it worked out.
We will be playing out at National Night Out at Grant Beach Park in
Yep.
August.
Grant Beach Park.
Grant Beach.
Grant Beach Park
Say
in
Peach.
Northwest Springfield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's it's in well, I mean, I guess you could call it a rougher.
We
road.
want to do it something in Crosswalk.
8:30.
But we'll tell you more about that here in just a moment. We will be right back.
We're back.
Yeah, don't forget, CASA is our sponsor for a giveaway of $100 this week.
Yep.
Yep.
$100 can be yours if you but share our videos.
And volunteer for CASA. They're looking for quality people to represent the kids that are in the foster system.
Yeah.
In the courts. And what you do is establish a relationship with the student or the child and help them when they need it.
Yeah, you go to court and
Advocate for
advocate
on their behalf.
Yep.
A judge and a lawyer recognized the importance of this years ago when they realized there was nothing in the system to help the best interests of
got
the
a kid
foster
sitting there
kid.
by themselves in your
With
courtroom.
two different parties that may not be in the best interest. They need a third party advocate.
Oh yeah, someone to be the.
That's
And
what
we
CASA
were
is.
fortunate enough to know a social worker who was in charge of many.
Yeah, she was the legal guardian for multiple children.
Yeah, and it's a tough project. Really, it is.
It is.
And
They're in need. By the way, they're highly understaffed in the men department. They need more male volunteers.
and they don't have to be redeemable. These kids are young. They're coming of age without a home and parents, a lot of them. And so, they need somebody to look out for their best interests because they don't even know their own best interests. They're left alone to choose what a child would choose for themselves, which isn't a good way to prepare.
No.
No,
it's
it
not a
isn't.
good
No, it
way
isn't.
to represent yourself. You don't even know what you're representing yet. You haven't become it. And they need a chance. They need somebody to say, "Hey, look, this is an important person in life that's just coming of
Yes.
age or hasn't
some of
even
them-
come."
Some of them are old enough to be on their own and have no, they're no longer taken care of in the courts, like when they fall out of the court system. So, I mean, it's
Whether they've been brought up and prepared for what they're facing or not, they're there anyway.
yeah, and that's
Learning it the
I can't
hard way.
imagine doing that, man. That's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
So, if you're wondering what that is, these vibrate your ear bones instead of going inside your ears. So when you set them on
The table talks.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I'd put my ear against the table and listen to all the other people bumping around.
Yeah.
Have you ever done that? Stuck your ear on the table. Everything is extremely loud. A little clunk here and there in the classroom is so loud.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Have you ever cracked your knuckles under the water? In the pool,
yeah.
and you could hear it from a mile away.
Yeah, if you're listening underwater, or I used to smack two rocks underwater. It sounds so cool. The sound travels.
You could hear it all the way across the pool.
Cool. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. Will this
Who
mic
has
work in water?
Who has
I
a
don't think it
pool?
will.
The city.
I'm sure we could find somebody. Somebody out there has a pool. We could do a
I
lot
bet
of
you
audio
Hey,
experimentation.
maybe Tiffany Tutu has a pool. She's
I
one of
bet
my
you.
co-hosts.
I bet you.
They might.
When
Pool
is this?
party.
Do you have a co-host today?
Yes, I do. Her name is Stephanie Appleby, and she's with NAMI, the National Alliance on Mental Illness. She is a advocate for people that are struggling with a lot of issues mentally.
Mental
Yes.
And this is the peer side, not
I know
the
who you're
clinical.
talking
She's not on the clinical side. She's not a therapist. She's the peer side that's encouraging.
Yes.
Was
Yep.
she the-
Somebody
She's
who's
the
been through
director.
a lot
Was
herself.
she
and
the
is-
feisty
understands
one?
there.
Yeah.
Okay, she was
Now
one.
wait a minute. All his co-hosts are feisty.
I'm
But
talking
she's
about
really
the one
feisty.
that actually he brought her in here. Yes, I know which one you're talking about.
Pencil
the
skirt.
The blonde.
Yeah, the blonde.
Yep. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun day. Be
peach-
sure
yeah,
and
peach
tune in for
high
the
heels.
morning mouth with Johnny Rooster
Lovely
and his.
young
She's
lady.
got a mouth on her. I love it. Morning
Yeah,
mouth.
she does.
Uh-huh.
So be sure and use discretion when watching with your children there.
Yeah.
I had to explain to her, look, don't cuss. Okay, just if you feel you have to ask permission to
Hey.
say it, it's probably not good to say.
She recently
Yeah.
celebrated her divorce, so look out. She's probably feeling really nervy today.
Oof.
I know.
Yeah, watch out.
Oh man.
Lord have mercy.
I think she's got it together. She's been through a lot.
She has.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What I wanted to do whenever I was planning on celebrating my divorce by tying a bunch of cans and stuff to my car and writing "just divorced" on the windshield.
Oh.
Glass.
Oh, my divorce
Anyways.
was horrible, heartbreaking.
Yeah,
It is heartbreaking.
You know, it is a
For me,
horrible
crushing.
thing.
I did not feel celebratory at all.
Me neither.
No. uh-uh.
No.
Yeah, I didn't either because it's so hard.
And
Yeah.
if my son is listening, I want you to know how much I love you. I love you guys.
That's
Yeah.
It's all about the kids.
It's
not
all about the chillins.
It's not about who feels good in any situation or bad.
It's
about
bad all
those-
around.
Those kids.
Yeah, they're the ones who suffer.
They just
through
want
the
mom and
most.
dad.
And they're not considered the way it's not considered their suffering through the whole thing is not considered as an equal part of the
No.
whole process
Mm-mm.
most of the times. And you can't put yourself in their place and feel it for them. They feel it. It's theirs.
Divorce is far too selfish for any child.
And easy.
Yes,
Far too
absolutely,
easy.
absolutely.
Two
Yeah.
parties being too selfish for any child to endure.
Right.
Being the son of divorced parents, I can understand.
And being divorced myself, I
And
realized
being
my own
divorced myself.
selfishness definitely impacted them.
Mine were divorced long after I was an adult, and it hurt.
Mhm.
It hurt a lot.
It
Yeah.
does hurt.
So
Yeah, your parents were divorced after you had grown, but it still hurts.
yes, oh yeah, because you're watching the two
Extremely.
people who you base your relationships,
Yes.
ideologies there, I said that right, off of are separating.
Yeah, and you can't
And
imagine it. Until it happens.
Meanwhile, my parents celebrate 60 years of marriage on Thursday, and on Sunday is their open house.
Saturday.
Saturday is their open house.
Saturday the
so
12th.
there are
Yeah.
people that go through a long marriage.
And
Yeah.
next year, my parents will celebrate their 60th.
So there you go.
Mhm.
Meanwhile,
Mhm.
other people stay married.
Yeah.
They remain to their commitment.
I'd like to be able to say that.
I'd
someday.
like to say that once if we had our 60th anniversary,
Oh my gosh,
how old would we-
how old would we be? 120 maybe?
Old enough
be
to
like
know better.
Moses,
That'll be an interesting show.
the 60th of Johnny
Hey,
Rooster.
you guys are younger than us, so you'll be around.
which would be
I
there
don't-
for
am I
120.
younger than you?
Yes, you
Yes.
are.
I don't think so.
You had
I'm
a birthday.
52.
Happy birthday.
Just turned 52.
Yes, you did.
I think
Just
this is
the other
going to
day.
be the best age I've ever been.
That's right.
52's
I really do.
good. I remember it.
What do you
That
do
was
with
a
your
few
time?
years ago.
Yeah.
We know what you guys do with your time. You put in a lot of effort every morning, Monday through
Mhm.
Friday. We know that you have other obligations, but you make this the priority. And if you did not, this would not have succeeded.
Yeah.
That's right.
Somebody would have had to do
5
it, and that
years.
somebody didn't show up.
Yeah.
And you can find a place to commit your time to. We just talked about CASA. They're looking for volunteers. You could go to this
Please.
event, go to the website,
Yes.
go to one of their events, find out what it's about. You could go that day, look at their calendar, make a commitment, and become a volunteer and actually make a massive difference in somebody's life. What better way to spend your time?
Yeah.
Yes.
You cannot do a greater work in your life than to advocate for a child.
And we're also looking for other people to sponsor the $100 giveaway. You can do that 1 week or multiple weeks. So be part of our program. Giving away $100 is next to nothing for your business, and it gives you a full week of publicity. We're talking about CASA this week, all week long.
Yep.
And we got a 10-second spot playing on every show. Be part of that too. If you'd like to do that, next week we need you.
Yeah, we'd
need
like to
you.
represent you and present you to our
Audience.
viewers, our audience.
Who should they contact about that?
Well, you can contact me at 417-365-2286. That's Johnny.
Mhm.
That's 365, like the number of days in the year, 365.
Yeah.
And then a 22. Well, if you shot yourself, you'd be 86.
That's what's great about your show too, is you
what a dumb
bring
way to remember.
you bring
It's a
these
horrible way
business
to
owners and nonprofit people in
Mm-hmm.
and introduce them to us in a different way. Like it's not all about their business or whatever. It's like, hey, what about you? Do you like to go fishing?
That's right.
You know what I mean?
So if you're the
Exactly.
sponsor, we're going to cater to what you want to talk about
Yeah.
in the
So-
way you want to do it.
All right. So it's as we wind down the show, I'm trying to figure out, Sharon White, are you actually in jail or
Is she? Oh, she's probably been in. But
she said I
she's
could have
not
been
currently.
paroled. Sharon
had a
says
checkered
365 what?
Three-
2286.
Yes, 365.
I remember it because of the way
2286.
you said that.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
22 rifle it will 86 you.
Like a year, 365 days. That's true all year round.
That's my number. Wear it out.
All right.
Be
Well,
the sponsor.
like to thank everybody for joining us on the morning drive today. What have you done with your time? Keep commenting below. Be sure to share for your chance to win $100 each week.
Just because we go off the air doesn't mean you can stop commenting. Just keep writing them
Keep
because that'll help.
commenting and sharing.
Yep,
Share
yep,
after
yep.
we're off the air, too.
So
Like and share every day.
That's right. Tune in next for The Morning Mouth. Next with Johnny Rooster,
And
followed
Stephanie.
by Bucket List with Dr. Paul Collins. So, until then, my
so
friends,
enthusiastic there.
God bless you and keep you. We love you. My name is Matt.
My name is Jay.
Johnny Rooster.
And Andrea Oyster.
This has been
The
Morning Drive.